Philip Cooper, Yorta, father Yorta, he's also too got connections with Tanarong, Jajarong, Kulin Nation. My mother, Wamba Wamba, Muddy Muddy, it's up in Swanero, Balranald and Robinvale area. We grew up throughout Victoria, New South Wales. Mum and Dad wanted to keep us out of the harness of the welfare, so I grew up, went to 12 schools, went through 8 missions and that throughout those years, and then finally I came to Melbourne. Living on the riverbanks, living in bag umpies and having grapes and that for Christmas dinners and those kind of things, and living on the fringes of tips and of towns and that, and seeing all the poverty throughout with my cousins, aunties, uncles and the rest of it and that, and watching then and listening to what my father was saying about my aunties and uncles that were in there, pioneer elders and that, of fighting for justice, human rights for our people. And that instilled within me the passion of our people and that. And that's how I got involved with Aboriginal affairs. Think about what the treaty can do for all of us, not only for themselves as individuals, but for their family. And for what happened years ago, what happened to the grandparents, the grandmothers, their aunties, their uncles, the cousins and that, without a recognition of being the first people of this country. They need to be making sure that we do have a voice, and that voice is embedded within that legislation and in government. Otherwise they won't listen to us. We are the ones that can make it happen, and our children's children can then carry on the legacies not only that were set down firstly by our elders and our pioneers, but also too of our elders today and our future. Our young people that are coming through, that their legacy will be also upheld and further developed within our communities. Sign up for the assembly. Make sure you get your name in there. Make sure you're gonna have a voice. Make sure that you will carry on the legacies of our pioneers, our elders, and for the children's sake. Do it for our families.
Authorised by the Victorian Treaty Advancement Commission, Melbourne.